When Ironheart's rating on IMDb plummeted disastrously to just 3.5, with more than half of the audience giving it a 1-star review, the person Marvel had high hopes for to succeed Iron Man has seen her reputation completely collapse. Why is it said that Ironheart will never be able to become Iron Man? In the film, Riri Williams commented on her predecessor like this: "Without money, Tony would be nothing." As if all of Stark's achievements were just built on money. But she forgot that his path to becoming a hero never started in a luxurious laboratory, but from a pile of scrap metal in a cave in Afghanistan. When shrapnel was lodged in his chest and he was standing on the brink of life and death, the tech billionaire used the crudest tools to create a reactor and the first-generation suit of armor just to fight for his own survival and to stop the very weapons he had created from causing further harm. The awakening that came from saving himself to shouldering this responsibility is the true spiritual origin of Iron Man. As for Riri, known as the genius girl of MIT, her extraordinary mind has always been used for selfish purposes. She helped her classmates cheat in order to earn money to build her own suit of armor. After being expelled from school, she immediately joined the criminal gang The Hood. When she went on a robbery with this organization and saw her accomplices open fire and injure others, she started thinking about backing out, justifying it by saying she wasn't a bad person. She just needed money. Ironically, she left behind the research results of her friend Joe right at the crime scene, causing him to get entangled in legal trouble. As for herself, she didn't care at all and simply continued working on her armor project. Compared to the journey of her predecessor, this disparity becomes even more glaring. Tony Stark was once an arrogant arms dealer, but after witnessing firsthand the disasters caused by weapons, he decisively shut down that division and turned to using technology to protect the world. In the endgame battle, even though he knew that Snap would cost him his life, he still boldly declared, "I am Iron Man." Meanwhile, Ironheart's dream of being a hero remains stuck on self-interest. She built her suit to prove herself and joined a criminal gang just to exploit their resources. This mindset, that as long as the goal is justified, any means are acceptable, completely goes against Iron Man's principle of never crossing the line. The plot holes in the series only serve to magnify the flaws in this character's development. Clearly in Black Panther 2, she had just helped Wakanda fight off foreign invaders, but then suddenly, for lack of money, she turns to robbery. This kind of illogical character setup completely destroys the image of a genius. Even the battle armor that she is always so proud of has been mocked by audiences as nothing more than a pile of scrap metal. The camera angles during the assembly and flying scenes are shaky and clumsy, just like footage from a cheap drone. It seems that Marvel wants to use the uniqueness of the character to cover up the superficiality in storytelling, but they forget that what drives audiences away has never been the creation of a woman superhero of color, but rather an empty character wrapped in a politically correct label. Tony Stark's greatness has never been about how powerful his suit is, but about the courage to shoulder heroic responsibility with a mortal body. He knows he is not a god, knows he makes mistakes, and knows fear. But he always finds a way to fix those mistakes and bravely face his fears. As for Riri's character development, all we see are double standards, shirking responsibility, and moral boundaries that are ready to be bent at any moment. She talks loudly about how her suit is meant to benefit humanity, yet time and again uses it to clean up the messes caused by her own mistakes. Perhaps Marvel should understand that what audiences are looking forward to is not a second Iron Man,